name is En Sabanur.
Warning. This video contains spoilers for X-Men 97. Today, ScreenRant lists 3 villains who would be perfect for X-Men 97 Season 2. The first season ended with the X-Men separated across the past, present, and future. In any timeline, the emerging X-Men 97 Season 2 Big Bad is none other than En Sabanur, also known as the supervillain Apocalypse. During the final mid-credit scene of Season 1, Apocalypse rummages through the ruins of Genosha and finds one of Gambit's cards, which brings us to our first other Season 2 villain, Gambit. In Episode 5, Gambit is fatally stabbed by one of the Master Mold's tentacles, but Gambit uses this to channel his kinetic power through the gigantic machine, killing them both instantly in a massive explosion. Gambit died as the savior of Genosha, but Sentinels already destroyed the mutant utopia. Combined with the fresh heartbreak of Rogue and Magneto getting together, Gambit's death has all the ingredients for Season 2 to adapt one of the more interesting comic book arcs. As one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, namely Death, given Gambit's sacrifice in Genosha, the Professor X vision of Gambit in the astral plane, he's the perfect X-Men to assume the mantle of Death. Then again, the same can be said for our second Season 2 villain, Wolverine. Like Gambit, Wolverine became a Horseman of Death in the comics. This happened after Magneto stripped him of adamantium, which Wolverine also went through in Season 1, Episode 9. With Wolverine being both alone and lost in time after the Season 1 finale, X-Men 97 Season 2 could fully adapt the Savage comic book arc that eventually transforms him into Death, with both Gambit and Wolverine sharing this fate in the comics. However, X-Men 97 could provide an unexpected twist by choosing one to become War instead. Whether as War or Death, Wolverine's story is bound to get much darker in the second season. Speaking of which, Season 2 is also likely to feature one of the X-Men's darkest villains, Onslaught. Just like in the comics, Magneto stripping Wolverine of adamantium forced Professor X to subdue his mind in the show, merging the minds of the 2 Omega-level mutants, and putting both in a catatonic state. X-Men 97 saw both recovering quickly, but Season 2 could follow up with the inevitable consequences of such a cataclysmic exchange of energies, the birth of the psychic entity, Onslaught. X-Men 97 Season 1 notably ended with teasing the menace of Apocalypse across the past, present, and future. However, a being such as Onslaught could be just as easily responsible for the dark future where Jean Grey and Cyclops were teleported. They even encountered their son in the future, Nathan, who could be Nathaniel Grey, who freed Onslaught in the comics.
Only your dark desire.
They shall know my inferno!
Who do you think would be the perfect villain to join X-Men 97 in Season 2? Thanks for watching ScreenRant, and stay tuned for more Marvel news.